At least 50 Islamic radicals who fought for ISIS, they're now living in Berlin. FoxNews.com reporting. There are 700 hardcore Islamic extremists in that one German city, Berlin. Look who's here, former Secretary of Defense Donald Rumsfeld. So, Mr. Secretary, I do want to talk to you about your new app. Our viewers will find that extraordinary. But I've got to ask you about Berlin and Europe. We've been saying for a long time here that Europe as we know it is finished. Are we being too strong on that?
Probably. I think it's changing. There's no question about that. When you have a large influx of people who are coming because they want to be there and they want to be part of that culture and they want to assimilate, that's one thing. When you have a large influx of people who come who do not want to assimilate but want to bring with them their own culture, that's quite a different thing.
And I think you believe that it is the latter that is happening. A large number of people coming in who are not going to assimilate, they're going to bring their own culture and stick with it. So what are the consequences of that? Europe totally divided.
I think it's unfortunate because these people don't want to come there. They would much prefer to stay where they're in their own homes, but so many of them are frightened and fleeing from danger and warfare and difficulties.
What's the end game, Mr. Secretary, in Europe?
Well, it seems to me that what Europe's got to do is to step forward and try to find safe havens for people who are trying to flee their home countries so that they'll be able to stay in their home countries. Otherwise, they're going to have an influx of people who don't want to really be there, but they'd rather be there in Europe than where they live because they want to stay alive. And the one thing I would say about the headline you read about the number of hardcore terrorists and Islamists, the reality is that's what they know are there. Yeah. They don't know the ones they don't know.
Yeah. Mr. Secretary, look, thanks very much for your comments on this, but I want to move on to your app.
Well, I've been listening to your technology.
First of all, you sent us a trailer about this app. Let's share it with our viewers. Roll that tape, please.
We shall never surrender.
For decades, the game that Sir Winston Churchill played to sharpen his wits and steel his nerves was lost to the ages. Now, the most diabolical version of solitaire has been brought to life for a new generation. Churchill Solitaire will keep you coming back. Challenge your friends and family. Compete against thousands worldwide. Do you deserve victory? Play now for free in the App Store.
We think this is terrific, but we want to know, did you write the code for this, or what do you have to do with this app?
I didn't even know what an app was until very recently. No, indeed, but Winston Churchill taught that to a Belgian diplomat. He taught that game, but during World War II, when the Belgians were in exile, when the Nazis took over their country, and the Belgian diplomat was there at NATO in 1973 when I became a U.S. ambassador to NATO, and he taught me. And as far as I know, very few people are even aware the game exists. And I found it a fascinating game. I've taught it to a few people, and a friend one day said, why don't we turn it into an app? And I said, terrific, let's do it. And here I am, a technology wizard, supposedly.
Yeah, that's incredible. That really is good. I believe it is the second most, what's the word?
Downloaded?
Downloaded app available at this moment, the second best going. You're making a fortune, Mr. Secretary. I'm proud of you.
No, I'm not making a nickel. The Churchill people we're cooperating with, anything they make will go into the Churchill Foundation in support of his legacy, and any profits that I make will end up supporting military charities here in the United States in support of the troops.
Excellent, sir. You're a good man, and we thank you very much indeed for being on the show this morning, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
All right, download it. I'm sure you can win.
Oh, I promise I will. Thanks, Mr. Rumsfeld. Appreciate it. All right.